lovely beginning.
Hello, Callie.
You gotta
Hello.
start off strong. Yeah.
We gotta start off strong. Who are you, Callie?
My name is Allie, or Calico. I go by Core Calico, and you can't see, really, but I am a Fennec Fox VTuber girly. So slay.
Slay! And what are we doing today? Actually, I didn't really tell you what we were doing today. I was just like, hey, do you want to be in a fucking video? So today, we have a tier list that we're doing, where we are ranking whether or not we would trust Genshin girlies and boilies, with our food.
I like how you have a right and Shogun category.
She literally can't cook.
Literally can't.
She's not allowed to cook.
Oh
so our categories are 5-course meal, meaning I am eating everything. It doesn't matter if they cook meat because that shit's gonna be delicious. Then we got home chef, so not quite Michelin star, but you know, they're not bad. Might be okay, which means they may have some cooking knowledge, but you know, it's kind of hit or miss. Then we got clueless, which it's like a total 50-50 on whether it's going to be slightly okay and is going to kill you. Not trying to kill you are people who are just bad at cooking, and they don't mean harm when they cook, but they're not very good at it. And then call the FDA is the tier of people who intentionally fuck up your food.
Imagine intentionally. That's wild. So real. We have first. How are we doing this?
Let us start. It's in alphabetical order, I think.
Alphabetical.
Okay. ZHONGLI! What are your
already have some
thoughts
thoughts and opinions.
I feel like he can't cook.
I feel like he can't cook as well.
I feel like this man has never had to cook a day in his life.
Never.
Like, ever.
For him. He doesn't have to.
Yeah. But the question is, would he be clueless or not trying to kill you?
I don't think he'd be that bad at it, because like he's smart, so I'm sure
he's knowledgeable about herbs, but also I feel like he would be clueless because he would like hit the nail on the head sometimes, but it wouldn't be like intentionally.
I feel like
it would just be like
right?
Yeah.
You feel like half
I feel like he's
wrong.
okay at following directions too, which could probably help him.
Yeah.
Yunjin. Are you trusting her with your food?
He gives me energy. Huh?
She seems clean.
Yeah, she gives me the energy of like sometimes she brings food to like meals, like with friends, you know, and people are like, oh, this is pretty good, you know? Like, she's not bad. I don't think she'd kill us with her cooking, honestly.
You don't think she would kill us? I think she might be okay, actually.
I'm thinking might be okay as well. I feel like it'd be good. Pleasantly surprised.
That's gonna be interesting. YOIMIYA, I would not trust this bitch with my food.
Me neither.
I'm glad we're in agreement.
She can watch my children all day, but my meals, no way.
I feel like she would be like used to measuring things out for the fireworks, but like somehow like she would keep the raw chicken in the sink or something. Like
yeah, she'd like feel like she's doing everything right, but she's absolutely not, you know?
It's like the food safety concern, you know? Not trying to kill you, but
it'll probably happen. Chances are
girly pop, yeah, no. YELAN, I'm also not letting near my food. Do you disagree?
I don't disagree. I didn't have much of an opinion. I don't know. I'm not sure how she'd be around food. I feel like maybe she would want to poison someone though, so.
Exactly, that's why I'm like, I kind of want to put her in Call the FDA, but I also feel like she wouldn't be bad at cooking. It would just be like if you're on her bad
dangerous.
side. Yeah.
Roulette, like.
Russian roulette, that's so her. That's like 100% her
exactly.
branding.
Exactly.
YAOYAO, she's a home chef,
She
in my opinion.
She can cook. Let the girl cook.
She like. She hangs around the Adepti, she helps people. I don't think she's like especially good, but she can like cook some shit.
ZHONGLI has probably tried to teach her like 1 or 2 dishes, so she's got something going, you know?
I feel like she's got like,
Incredible.
you know those home chefs who have like a staple dish that they can cook every time? I feel like that's her.
That's her. And you know what? Yeah, that makes sense. That clocks.
Yeah. YANFEI, are you trusting this bitch with your food?
This is a difficult one. I feel like she'd never in her life even cook anything. I feel like she's a takeout girly till she dies. She's never
really?
even...
I mean, she doesn't really have time for it, right?
Exactly. Like, she gives me takeout girly vibes. She's never cooked, so I don't know how bad she'd be.
I don't know. I feel like she also might be clueless, but also I feel like she might be okay. Because if you're like a legal person, she's a lawyer in Leeway, so you can imagine the amount of like food cases she has to deal with because of the food culture there.
Yeah. It's a difficult one. Maybe clueless would work, but she's a difficult one. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go with clueless. YOIMIYA.
Okay, so you're going first on this. I'm not answering
I'm not
first.
trusting this bitch.
Okay, good. But I'm not trusting her either.
She would like, she's in that same area as like Ayato, where like they're like, haha, it would be so funny. I'm calling the FDA on this bitch.
I'm calling the FDA
not,
too.
She's not going anywhere near my food.
Yeah, she can't even look into the fridge, you know? She's not even in the kitchen. Get her out.
I feel like the only one that would trust her with their food is Raiden Shogun.
I mean, honestly,
but that's because they're besties.
Would probably get a decent meal, you know?
Yeah. XINYAN. I'll let you go first on this one.
You know what? Yeah, as a former XINYAN main, I feel very unqualified to answer this question. I feel like she tries very, very hard, but it still turns out bad. I feel like that's how it would go. Like I
feel like she would be pretty good though. But I don't know. I mean, she hangs around Xiangling like a lot.
I just feel like she'd be one of those people who have like a gorgeous looking meal, like it looks like it's gonna be
yeah, and then it tastes like dog food or some shit. Yeah.
That's what she gives me.
Sorry, Xiangling. Sorry, bestie. You're going in here. Okay. XINGQIU.
Okay, so about this guy, I don't think he can cook.
He definitely can't cook.
He definitely can't cook.
I feel like he's just clueless though, because I feel like he has taste.
Yeah.
But he's spoiled. So like
he's just never had to do it for himself, so he's not.
No, you know what? He's like he's the type of person that doesn't want to spend any money on food because he'll spend the rest on books. Like,
oh my god, so real. I see what you mean.
He will skimp out on every single ingredient he can.
Yeah.
Just so he has money left over to do books. And then he'll like combine them in a weird way. He'll like do the shopping and he'll buy all of the things on sale with like no coordination.
I feel like he's one of those people who have like a leftovers meal, you know, where it's just whatever you
can
buy.
Like, what can I scrounge from my fridge at like 2 a.m. because I was up so long.
Yeah. It's just whatever's not gone bad yet.
Xiao.
Wow. So I think you're more suited to answer this. I don't know.
You don't know much about Xiao. I feel like I'm between not trying to kill you and might be okay. Because this man does not have bad intentions, but also he doesn't really need to eat. He likes like one dish.
I feel like he just doesn't properly like. Yeah, I feel like it's just. Yeah.
But the question is, might be okay or
quite
not
get it.
trying to kill you? That's the question.
I don't think it would kill you. Like, his food can't be that bad. You know what I mean? Like, it's.
You think he might be okay? I feel like he would like get super self-conscious about the recipe and like follow all the directions to the T. Like if he had to cook something, he would like find a recipe and do it by the book.
This one is no discussion. I don't know what to tell you.
You would trust her with your food?
I don't, but it'll be good if it's palatable. Personally, I won't eat her food, but it's good, but I won't eat it.
I'm not so picky. I eat shit like squid all the time, so I'm like
No, I'm definitely not no. 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 Oh, you may disagree on this one.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, absolutely. No one's trusting this bitch with their food.
No one. You're not making it out alive.
This man will take any opportunity to fucking be a little rat boy and.
You're not even gonna make it through the second bite, dude. You're gone. You're done. What are we thinking on this one?
I was waiting for your thoughts because I have no idea.
I don't know either.
I feel like he's not trying to kill you. But he would be that person that cooks with like so much alcohol.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like a beef stew, but also there's like the Barbados ratatouille. Wait, what is Venti's dish?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, his special dish is Barbados ratatouille.
Okay.
So I feel like he might be okay. If he can do that, because that's like...
We'll probably be okay.
I mean, it's kind of like a poor man's food, but ratatouille is such like a simple thing.
Yeah.
That I'm like...
At least he's not poisoning us, I guess.
Yeah. Traveler. This goes for both Aether and Lumine.
I think we're gonna be a little bit... I'm not sure if we'll agree on this one. I need to know your opinion first so I can play it safe. What do you think?
I feel like she's either gonna be home chef or 5-course meal. And I can back this up.
We agree a little bit too much on everything, because I think so as well. He's good at cooking. They can both cook.
Man's literally like memorizes recipes from every nation he goes to.
He's got a built-in cookbook.
Like, if he's not a home chef, he's a 5-course meal. Actually, no, I'm putting him up there with 5-course meal.
That's good. I agree with that, and I like that.
TIGHNARI.
So, my opinion on him is a little bit influenced by Fanon. So you're just gonna have to. You're probably.
I know for a fact that this man does not season his food. It's like in his voice lines that he has like a sensitive palate and he can't handle much spice, so I'm like...
Okay, but in my mind, he doesn't... In my mind, my Fanon influenced mind, he doesn't cook for himself.
Who do you think cooks for him? If he doesn't cook for himself, he's like a forest ranger. He's out there like roasting mushrooms and shit.
I mean, I guess like, when he's out exploring, his food can be bland. But I feel like if he's at home making a meal for, like, him and Kole and maybe Sino, it's good.
But, like...
You know? I feel like he cooks for who he's with, you know?
But, like, also, like... He doesn't like spice.
Well, yeah, he doesn't, but he cooks for other people. I don't know. It's...
I feel like his definition of spice is, like, salt and maybe pepper.
He's definitely a salted chicken kind of guy. Yeah. But also, like, you know, you can do something a certain way, but also know how to do it better. So
I'm putting him in Clueless, personally.
Personally, I'll let you get away with that.
Thoma. The things I would do to eat this man's food.
Yeah. Yes, this one should not be a debate. 5-course meal.
He's not even. He's not 5-course meal. He's a home chef.
Okay.
But he could very easily like get the 5-course meal territory.
Dedicated more time to cooking. I feel it would go straight to 5-course meal. But
yeah, because he also has to focus on like
cleaning
cleaning and stuff. He's like the housewife's thing. So Sucrose. I don't think this requires discussion. Have you seen her dish?
I would not eat her food.
Yeah,
Kindly,
no.
I would not eat her food. You remember that event? We're not eating her food. We're not.
What event? Wait, which one are you talking about?
The one with Albedo and Sino, where nobody wanted her food. That's how I feel.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, have you seen her like special meal? It's like nutritious meal number 171.
And it hurts to look at.
SHENHE.
Personally, I'm calling the FDA.
Really?
I'm sure she would have good intentions, but I would die. So.
I feel like she might be okay at it though.
Really?
Because she hangs out with the Adepti. And like they're notoriously like picky about food.
I mean they are, but didn't she have like that whole section of when we met her where she was like talking about eating flowers? I swear that happened. I'm not with
Oh
that.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That is true. I'm sorry, bestie.
Yeah. You tried her
Well,
best.
no. She's not trying to kill us.
Okay. Yeah. It's good intentions.
Yeah, it's not. She doesn't deserve the same tier as Wanderer.
I mean, I guess.
I feel like Sayu's clueless.
Very clueless.
Sayu's just like sleeping through everything.
She is so head empty to me.
I feel like she would leave the stove on and fall asleep and burn the house down.
Yeah.
I'll let you go first on this one.
Oh, okay, you'll let me go first. Okay. I'm in between might be okay and Home Chef.
Really?
Yeah, cause like doesn't she, I swear she's had like a voice line or two talking about how she doesn't cook but like she does occasionally. I swear, that could be a different character. And she also like makes desserts and shit for like write-in, so
I really don't know that much about Sarah. I just dislike her a lot as a character. So I was gonna do call the FDA. I'm not trusting you with my food, but
no, I swear.
But I'll trust your judgment. I'll put her in might be okay.
Might be okay. Okay. Yeah, I had like a mini Sarah phase, so you know I'll defend her.
I'm kind of calling the FDA on her.
Really?
Just a little bit.
I was gonna say clueless, but I see where you're coming from.
No, I feel like she knows exactly what she's doing in the kitchen. She was taught by like Varka. She's got survival skills, so I feel like she knows a lot.
Yeah.
But I would not trust her with my food.
Dang, that's real though. Yeah, no. Yeah.
Mance doesn't know shit.
Not a thing.
He would like serve raw ground beef.
He'd probably give you like pieces of grass on the plate too, I'm gonna be real.
I made
Am
this.
I wrong? Exactly.
Let's hunt. I'm
What are we
curious.
feeling? What are we feeling?
I feel like she might be okay.
I think so as well.
She works at a pharmacy with
Mhm.
Baiju. She writes shit down already, so she knows how to follow instructions because that's the only way she can remember stuff.
Yeah, that's literally like all she does, follow instructions. So slay.
Yeah, so I feel like she
Yeah.
might be okay. If we give her a recipe,
Mhm.
she'll
Yeah.
be able to follow it. Noelle.
A home chef.
5-course meal for me.
5-course meal? You know what? Yeah, valid.
I've
I don't
made
know
her
too much,
pancakes.
Yeah.
I've made her pancakes. Those shits were good.
Were they? Slay.
They
Well,
were
is that 'cause
super good.
she's a good cook or because you're a good cook? I mean.
I feel like this bitch has never cooked in her life. She has
Well,
staff.
no, because she used to be poor. She definitely has.
Oh, true. She might be a little bit of a home chef, TBH.
That's what I was saying. I think she can cook because she used to be poor. And so, fending for herself moment. I think she can cook.
So, home chef.
Yeah.
I'll say that's valid.
Okay. Me pulling up with the lore? Slay.
NILOU.
I take back my bold statements. I don't know. Where do we put her?
I feel like she's also a home chef.
You know
Because
what?
she,
Yeah.
like, she does this stuff with the Grand Bazaar. They all cook for one another. They all have, like, these parties where they all come with gifts. So you can imagine she's, like, a potluck girly where she has,
You know
like,
what?
one
Yeah.
or two things she can cook.
What about this little thing? Where are we putting her?
I feel like I'm justified in this. She's not trying to kill us.
You're justified. No, yeah, you don't have to
But-
explain yourself. I know what you mean.
I would not trust this thing with my food.
This thing! Calling her a thing, that's foul.
Mona,
Anyway,
what are your thoughts
what do you
on
think
this?
on Mona? I feel like I don't know enough about her to judge how good she can cook. I'm gonna be real.
She doesn't really eat, to be honest.
That is true, isn't it? She doesn't. Yeah. I don't know then.
I feel like she might be
think?
okay though, because she has to be resourceful. Because she's the same thing as like XINGQIU, but like kind of to a lesser degree because XINGQIU has like people to cook for him. So she kind of has to know what goes together when she's shopping. MIKA. I'm just gonna put him in Clueless. I feel like that's safe to say.
Yeah, but it's because we're clueless, so it happens.
Yeah.
If we're
We
wrong,
have no
it's not on
idea.
us.
Lisa, would you trust her with your food?
Personally, no, but
But do you think she would be malicious?
No, I think she'd accidentally burn something. You know what I mean? She'd like get
I feel
distracted
like-
with a different part of the meal and she'd burn something.
I might be controversial on this, but her specialty is a pasta dish,
Yeah.
and that requires a little bit of skill.
Well, does she make the pasta herself, or like what do you mean?
It's like
it
a
takes skill?
carbonara. I mean, if you're in Genshin, you
okay.
can assume that like you
That
are
they don't
making
have
the
pre-made
pasta.
Yeah. They're
Like,
in the trenches.
There's
Oh,
no boxed pasta here. She might like get noodles, but like you gotta make the sauce and shit.
I mean,
Oh.
I guess. Okay, yeah. Yeah, as a Lisa hater, your opinion is probably the correct one. So
She would fall asleep with the stove on, and then she would sleepwalk and make the dish perfectly.
you know what? That's based, actually. That's real. That's probably happened more than once. IRL. Like, canon.
I'm gonna put her
Yeah.
in might be okay. KUKI.
I think she can cook.
Yeah, I
giving
feel like
me
she's a
home
home chef. Have you seen her special dish? This is another one that I
No.
made, and it is so hard, technically, because it's like almond ice.
Yeah.
But it's the type where like you have to have 2 chopsticks and you have to like slowly twirl the eggs.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, I know what you mean. I haven't seen her dish, but I know what you're talking about. Slay.
It's so fucking hard. So I'm like, if that's your like specialty dish that you can like recreate, hell yeah, bro. I forget
You know
what
what?
KOKOMI eats. I don't even know what KOKOMI eats.
I don't know. I don't
Is she just
remember,
like
but-
grabbing seaweed off the bottom of the floor? Probably not.
Does she just dive in and like, you know, like what do you
Grab like handfuls of fish.
handfuls of fish? Oh my god. Okay.
I
no,
feel
you
like
know what?
she's
You
in-
brought her up. Huh?
What? I feel like she would be in the same reign as of like Sucrose, where she doesn't really care that much about the taste of food. She just
you know
like
what?
needs the
logically
sustenance.
logically speaking, that is correct. But you brought her up, and all of a sudden, I formed this brand new headcanon out of nowhere that, you know what? She seems like the type to cook desserts for fun, because it's silly, and then give them to people she likes, you know? Like, I don't know where that came from, but that's what I'm thinking. But you're also right.
Well, like, I feel like she has a voice line where she's like, oh yeah, sweets give me energy or something. But the question is, does she make those sweets, or does she have, like, them delivered from, like, Inazuma?
Probably not. She probably does have them imported, but I don't know.
I'm gonna put her in Clueless.
Clueless, okay.
That doesn't need explanation.
Okay, well, are you wrong? No, but yeah, okay.
So, Kaching really likes golden shrimp balls, but she can't cook them.
So, are we assuming that she just can't cook anything? Because I'm on board with that.
I feel like she's kind of in the same vein as like KOKOMI, where like overworked, can't cook type thing.
Yeah.
But I feel like in general, she has like enough sticks up her ass to be like, oh yeah, this might be okay. She might come out with okay food.
Great. Slay? Question mark? What do you think?
I desperately want this man to be a good cook.
I mean, personally, I'd stop the sentence at, I desperately want this man, but so real.
I feel like, okay, he has like some lines about wanting food to be like simple, right? And I feel like he would cook seasonally, like with the different ingredients. And that's like kind of the traits of like Michelin's chefs.
You know what? Yeah, valid. You and your food analysis, kind of killing it. I can agree with that.
But also, I feel like he would be a home chef. I feel like he would be too humble. He wouldn't pull out like the liquid nitrogen or anything. He would just be like, oh yeah, here's some like fried fish that we made on the ship. And it's simple, but it's delicious and it keeps you running. The Rizzler himself.
I think I should not publicly share any of my opinions on KF, but, you know.
I feel like you should.
I don't really think about him at all. No Kaya from me, no thank you. What do you think? Where do you think his cooking skills lie?
There's 2 avenues that I could see, right? The first is Kaya's a little shit and wants to make bad food on purpose.
Yeah.
And the other one that I can see is Kaya's a home chef because he wants to get the bitches. And I can see them both.
You know, I think it just depends on the day, honestly.
Would that fall into like might be okay depending on the day? Like, depending on his mood.
Catch him in, yeah. Is he being silly or like?
Is he cooking when D-Luke's around or? Okay, so Jean cooks pizza. She cooks a pizza that's famous in Inazuma.
I do remember that.
I feel like we should put her in 5-course meal, but I don't know.
Really?
I don't know. Maybe.
You know what?
Or is she more home chef?
I had
It's
her between My
between these
POK and Home Chef. Like, not like between the two, but like what would be theoretically in between the two, you know? So Home Chef feels valid.
Yeah, we're putting her in home chef. There are so many fucking characters in this game. Okay.
This one's easy.
He's not trying to kill us.
Yeah. He wanted to make a good meal, but it all went wrong in so many ways.
Yeah!
Okay, so the second you announced what we were doing, my thoughts immediately went to Hu Tao and 3 different categories she could fit in, depending on how you feel about it.
You have to remember that when you cook with Hu Tao, you also get a dubious food. So
you have me all wrong. The 3 options were not trying to kill, call the FDA, or base in the Raiden Shogun category. I think she could go in there. I know she's not Raiden, but I mean, it's the same. What do you think about
I have no idea. I have no idea. He does not give me cooker vibes. I feel like he's either clueless or like might be okay.
Yeah, I am gonna say he does. Also, like Yanfei give me takeout vibes, so I think he is clueless.
Yeah, like he's too like involved in his cases to cook. He doesn't want to cook.
Yeah, he'd
rather
the
play
tragic
games.
trope of like detective over the table, like talking about a case, you know.
Do.
I'm
have no
trying
idea.
to remember his voice lines. I'm sure he has them about somewhere thrown in when he's talking about all of his like subordinates and whatnot. I'm sure he brings up cooking, so I'm trying to remember, but I really don't know.
Be okay. I feel like he's in the field.
He's might be
cooking
okay
for
energy.
his.
Yeah.
He's cooking for his boys.
Yeah. You'll live.
This bitch eats plants and plants only.
Yeah.
Raw plants. Dandelions. This bitch eats dandelions.
It's Jimmy not trying to kill us. She will try to share with good intentions, but we're not eating that. I want to hear your opinion first.
I'm edging on call the FDA on this bitch.
Listen, okay. I'm not sure if my opinion is based on fanon or canon because I cannot remember, but I swear she's got to be good with food. Like, because if she's an adventurer, I swear, like somewhere, she's got to be good at food, bro. In my mind, she's good at food. I don't know what to tell you. She gives home chef in my mind, but listen, I'll put her in the FDA. Okay, I'll respect it, but I don't agree.
We'll just put her in clueless then.
Clueless.
Because I feel like she wants to be good at cooking because it's like part of her fantasy, but she might not like have all the safety procedures.
Safety procedures when cooking? Boy, you'd hate to see how I make a meal.
I feel like she would cross-contaminate like a bitch.
Not sure.
I could see it either being might be okay or not trying to kill you. But not trying to kill you is based around a scenario where like she's cooking but she over-engineers everything. So it just turns out bad. You know what?
Yeah. That's funny. That's funny, so I'm gonna agree. Yeah.
Eula. The tsundere of all tsunderes.
Eula is your baby girl. You get to answer this one. I don't know a thing about her, bro.
Her special dish is a meat pie. Which is very German. But also that means she's like working with puff pastry. She's like working with the filling that you have to like have at the right temperature. So she has some cooking knowledge, but that's not like a hobby of hers or anything. She's just like, oh yeah, I learned this from my aristocratic training. I'm not trusting this bitch with my food.
We are calling the FDA.
I'm glad we agree on this.
I do not even want her near me, let alone making my food.
I'm glad we agree. She's actively trying to kill you.
That is so Diona, yeah.
This bitch is, like, literally trying to make something gross. I feel like this might be influenced by Fanon, right? But the way I see D-Luke is just like a traumatized little boy who doesn't know anything about the world and is just trying to, like, do what's right. So I just kind of want to put him in Clueless because he has, like, maids to cook for him every day.
Forgot about that.
Do you think he's ever stepped into a kitchen? Like, outside of, like, trying to taste wines or develop, like, new flavor profiles? I feel like he would be good with the wine pairing, but really bad with cooking it.
He can't really cook, but he can make a mean sandwich, you know what I mean? Like...
Yeah!
Yeah.
This bitch can cook. Actually, 5-course meal. 5-course
meal. Yeah, she can cook.
She's a mercenary, she's gotta be self-sufficient. She cooks for, like, families and stuff. Also, I'm gonna put KUKI in 5-course meal, too.
Ooh, slay. KUKI promotion.
She's ascending. Ooh. Yeah. Sino.
I need your opinion on this first. You've been answering first a lot, but I need to know. Personally, what do you think?
This is hard! I don't know enough about Sino.
Okay.
I feel like because it's not TCG, he wouldn't care.
Oh, unreal! I can't believe you'd say that. Okay.
I feel like he would be the type of person to, like, roast some, like, lightly seasoned chicken breasts on a stick and eat that. When he has to cook. Right now. That is.
I'm so conflicted right now because I, like TIGHNARI, also have a Sino headcanon that I fully live by, but also
What's your headcanon? What's your headcanon?
Well, no, I don't want to say. Ugh.
What's your headcanon? Tell me.
Okay. Well, okay. I'm just. He can cook. I don't know what to tell you because listen.
You want to put him into Home Chef?
Yes, I do. I feel like though he doesn't care about cooking for himself, he's just such a nice guy that like for like his like closer friends and family and such, he like will want to cook for them. This is another cooking
for TIGHNARI and KLEE.
Exactly. Like this is another
KLEE gave us pita pockets, which isn't a super impressive thing like the omurice waltz or anything, but they're revered among the forest rangers. Everyone loves the fucking pita pockets, so I want to say
we love to see it.
Not us having the same vocabulary.
I am so sad
I want
to
your
say,
opinion.
Man, I'm so sad to say. I love him, but mans cannot cook.
I cannot live without seasoning. This man doesn't season his food.
He does not. He cannot. He cannot. Like
he wants to, but like he's like so putting his energy into like keeping his energy down.
That it's just like he has like a bowl of rice and calls it a day, dude. I don't know.
He has like a cold soup, a cold broth soup.
Yeah, exactly. Like. I love how your mind works. I love how your mind works.
I hate that man. I feel like she's 5-course meal. Personally.
You know what? Yeah, I feel like she does a lot of cooking.
She cooks for the village.
She's really good at it. Yeah, she's got like My exact train of thought. Cooking for the village.
She's like the big sister of everyone, so she's gotta cook. I'm waiting for you on this one.
Are you? I was just laughing because... No.
No?
No, he is going directly in the maybe trying not to kill you. If you want to be silly, Raiden Shogun category, but his food isn't bad, he just blew up the whole town, is really what happened.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
you see his, like, dish, his specialty dish, is literally like a burnt egg.
Yeah.
I feel like you can correct me on this one.
This one's
But
important
I feel
to me,
like
yeah.
Beidou would have fucking banger food.
Okay, good. Good, I'm so glad.
She
'cause
is
this
a
one
woman
so
of
important to me.
spice. She's a woman of alcohol.
She's got the big, colorful food, bro. We love her.
She's got the big, bold, beautiful flavors. Barbara has the spice, but in the bad way. Barbara gives white girl who loves spicy food, but cannot utilize spice in a way that tastes good. So it's just
she's
spicy.
Given, 2 different flavor profiles and everything. No, it's bad. She tried, but it's bad. Yeah. Yeah, supporting earlier opinions. Yeah, that's about right.
I feel so bad for fucking Thoma, who has to put up with his shit. Ayaka? Where's Ayaka going? I feel like she might be clueless.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go with a clueless.
She has retainers. Bitch has never had to, like, be in front of an oven in her life.
What are your opinions for Amber?
I feel like she might be okay.
It is giving might be okay. I feel like she makes little snackies for everyone, but, like, otherwise, you know?
She makes trail mix! She's a trail mix girly!
She's a trail mix girly, yes. I didn't play the game. I don't know.
I have no idea. I feel like she gives might be okay energy. Actually, no. No. Her fucking... Her fucking thing is like cubed jello. Cubed slime jello.
Oh my god, you're right. Cube. Oh my god. I forgot about that. Okay.
What are your opinions on this man? I might be biased.
It's for me personally, it's giving either clueless or might be okay. What about you?
I might call the FDA on this man, but I also really don't like him. So
I hated him for so long. The only reason I can stand him is because of Kave. Terrible. I hate honestly.
yeah, he might be okay. I feel like he would be like the hipster though, that tries to use weird ingredients just to be high and mighty. Which might bump him into like home chef, because he's like, oh yeah, gastronomy. He's either that way just to be like better than Kave, or he's another like bland, lightly salted chicken haver.
The more you talk about him, the more I look at him and think kale. I don't. He's giving me kale energy. He's giving like protein smoothies. He's a protein smoothie.
You know what?
No,
I'm putting him in Clueless. He's protein smoothie guy.
Now this one is interesting.
Fanon Albedo is very different from Canon Albedo. I'll say that much.
They are. I've got the two sides conflicting each other right now. I don't know who. I don't know.
I feel like if we're talking strictly in canon, right? He's not experimental with plants and like food the way that Sucrose is.
Yeah.
His alchemy is more about like life and creation.
Yeah.
So I feel like he might actually be okay at cooking. Because he's alone a lot.
Pretty good. Wasn't there that one event where like maybe it was a quest where he made a meal and everyone was like, "Yo, this is banging, bro."
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
He had like a whole fucking recipe. He's a home cook.
Yeah.
He's a home chef. He's just humble about it. Kave. I'll let you go first because I have a very like vivid headcanon that I just came up with.
Okay. Kokomi moment. No, I think it's not trying to kill. I think he tries very
Yeah.
hard to cook. It just doesn't work.
I feel like he's the type of person who's like, I'm gonna be better than all hate them. I'm not gonna have protein shakes and bland chicken. I'm gonna spice my food and have these wonderful flavors, and he's gonna like dump half a bottle of wine with like way too much chili powder or something. And
He
like
gives me
ginger.
the kind of energy of someone who's like gonna bring food to a party, then he like messes it up, and then he just gives up and buys it. You know what I mean?
He
Like,
buys cookies. He buys cookies for the function.
yeah, you love him. I don't know. Can he cook? I don't know.
Okay, so I'm conflicted because I know for a fact this man can cook. But would you trust him with your food? At least, I feel like he's better than Chi-Chi. I feel like he's the one writing the recipes that Chi-Chi does.
Yeah, that's real. I will applaud your opinion. I have no thoughts on it, sadly.
Oh, that's the whole cast.
Oh,
Wow. That's it. We've gone through everyone.
Like, there's so many characters, and I'm like, that's really everyone? Okay,
Do you
man.
see how many? Anyways, see you later. We're silly. We're so silly.
We're so
but yeah.
silly.
Why?